Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Andrew, and I'd like to share with you what I found when I explored poverty in my community. You might be wondering, what did I choose to define as community? Well, being a University of Florida student, I wanted to extend beyond just our campus. I wanted to really extend into the Gainesville community as a whole. One of the first things I wanted to find out is, being new up here, being a freshman student and only about a one-year resident of Gainesville, I haven't really gone and explored and found much out about who is in poverty and what sections of the community are more poverty-stricken than others. I chose to go down into the downtown area of Gainesville, and one of my first stops was the Bo Diddley Plaza. Hey, what's up, crew? As you can see, I'm at the Bo Diddley Plaza, and discussing poverty in our community, this is one place that has been left as somewhat of a safe haven for those who may have gone below the poverty line. It gives them a sense of home in the community that I feel, and as you can tell, many folks do take advantage of this. Immediately, I noticed many people who were more than likely either under or at the poverty line, as many people had makeshift shelters, or the plaza was essentially their only home. I noticed as I walked around the Bo Diddley Plaza that it wasn't just a handful of people who seemed to be in poverty. There seemed to be quite a large amount, almost like a little sub-community within the community itself. Around the plaza, I noticed signs and different notifications stating what times people were allowed to loiter or hang around this plaza. And I noticed that at nighttime, nothing was really offered. The hours were always sort of shut down, and no loitering at all would have been allowed. That would have been considered an illegal activity. After visiting the Bo Diddley Plaza, I proceeded to drive around throughout Gainesville and realized there were many sections of the city where it almost seemed to be defined as slums, very, very low income type of housing and sections of the community that I had never been aware of before. Really driving around the community, I really began to understand that poverty was more common here and more of an issue than I really began to think. I then began to proceed to think, what is being done about this poverty in Gainesville? Are there any groups or any type of aid that's available for these folks to seek? Any assistance whatsoever? I chose to then make my way to the Gainesville Salvation Army and hear what they may be doing or are willing to do.
I'm Lieutenant Preston Lewis, Salvation Army Corps Officer in Gainesville, Florida. I'll give you a quick, just a little bit of information about what we do here. We serve roughly about 30,000 meals per year from our site right here. That includes children, the community meals, as well as our seniors groups. And on top of that, we do grocery assistance, which we do that 3 days a week, which is giving bulk groceries to our community. These are folks who are not eligible for food stamps or do receive food stamps, but not enough each month. So we're able to give them bulk groceries once per month. This is what we do in addition to keeping people in their homes, utility assistance, as well as other services here right on site.
The Salvation Army and other groups such as Operation Shine America and the United Way have truly helped those that have stayed in poverty in Gainesville. Regardless of these efforts, though, we've still maintained around a 13% poverty rate throughout the past few years in Gainesville. Overall, I believe that Gainesville and the University of Florida are working proactively towards the poverty issue in our community. I believe that as increased awareness and these operations that I've mentioned expand, that poverty will become a less and less common sight here in Gainesville.